Hello folks, this is Carl from solobagging.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at BootsnAll travel website, BootsnAll.com, looking at round the world airfare tickets. Here we are on the site. You can see all from the drop down menus. It's a broad range of information, guides, planning, tickets, plenty of tools, what you need. But today we're going to be looking at round the world airfare tickets. To look at tickets and prices in real time, you need to create an account. You can see here I'm already logged in. Go to Around the World. Around the World Tickets. And once we get here, you can see a map comes up. Once you know your starting point, if you want to look and see what stops along the way, if you don't have all your cities already in mind. But for today, I'm going to use the starting point of New York. And from New York, we're going to head to Los Angeles. And it's going to be cold up here, so we're going to head out in January on the 5th. And from Los Angeles, we want to head to Thailand. So we'll head out of New York on the 5th, spend a couple days in LA, get a little bit of sun before we head to Thailand on the 8th. And from Thailand, we're looking around what's on the way. We'll see what's going on in Dubai. So if we're leaving Los Angeles on the 8th, with the time difference, we'll arrive in Thailand on the 10th and spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nights in Thailand. Head to Dubai on the 16th. From Dubai, I want to go to Prague. And we'll just be spending the weekend in Dubai, so we'll head out to Prague on Monday. Well, we'll make it Tuesday, an extra night. And from Prague, we'll head to Amsterdam and decide how long we want to stay in Prague. Nearly a week. Head up to Amsterdam on the 26th, and then head back to New York on the 30th. So it's not quite a month, but if we look back here, they've put a nice little flight route. Number 1 here, starting in New York, and working our way all the way across the globe. And for this trip, staying north of the equator. So we'll do a fare search. And it will take a little bit longer than normal if you're searching on other sites for flights, because we have so many cities involved in this flight search. A lot of countries, a lot of miles. So it takes a little bit longer, but BootsnAll is a pretty quick site. Never seen it take longer than half a minute to come up with prices for all legs of the flight. So we'll just give this a few more seconds and we'll see what we got. Okay, so we're coming in under $2,000, and we'll click View Options. And in this case, you'll see the lowest price, shortest travel time, fewest stops. Now, if you look closely, you see fewest stops is just over 50 hours, $5,261. Shortest travel time, which is usually always the most expensive, is basically 49 hours and almost $6,000. So we're looking at lowest price, just under $2,000, 64 hours. So the difference between lowest price and fewest stops is about 15 hours of travel time. Now this is mostly layovers, but what a significant price decrease of over $3,000 for just 14 hours more of travel time. So we're going to go with this and look and see in their edit each part of the leg. You can see here it shows the entire trip, and you can go in and look if you can find something more appealing to you. So the JFK to LA is non-stop. I don't think we're going to do better than that. LAX to Bangkok is travel time of 28 hours with one stop. We can see if we can possibly get there a little bit quicker. So we click Edit. So 19 hours is $566, but for $102 more, a travel time of 20 hours as opposed to 28 and a half. So for $100, we'll save 8.5 hours, which I think is a pretty good deal and worth the extra $100. So we'll change that. And now you can see up here, this is our customized route compared to the other ones. So we'll look at the other flights here. Now this is down to 20 hours. Bangkok to Dubai, 10 hours 45 minutes with one stop. We can see if there's anything better in there. 10 hours not so bad. And most of the other times it's about the same, unless you want to really add some more money on there. For $272 we can save 3 hours. But overall I think it's a pretty good deal, so we're not going to change that. And scrolling down, I have a direct flight from Prague to Amsterdam. One stop from Amsterdam to JFK, Iceland Air, so it's probably, we'll be stopping in Iceland. We can have a peek. Yep, so I think we'd only have to edit one leg of the route to get the best optimization we can on this trip. So now you can see all 4 different prices. So for only $100 we shaved nearly 10 hours off the trip. It's now down to 56 hours for $2,000 as opposed to 51 hours at $5,000 plus. So that's a pretty good deal. You also have the option, if you weren't sure, you want to come back, let's say on the last day, on January 30th, you can edit and look at flexible date search, where we're going to go on January 30th. It can show you fares from 3 days behind and 3 days ahead of January 30th, but I'm pretty set on that date, even for this fictitious trip. You can also submit this for advice to BootsnAll.com if they can get you some more stops along the route and maybe show you some different places, ones that you hadn't thought of. But this is an overall take on BootsnAll.com. It's a very comprehensive website, and the ability to edit every leg of the flight is very cool and can really help you along your around the world trip. I have tried other websites. The price comparison wasn't close, or I wasn't able to get pricing in real time. And I've really found BootsnAll to be the best for this type of trip. So I hope you find it well, and good luck and safe travels.